Yo guys, what is up? It is Captain C. Welcome back. It is great to be back. And welcome back to the 2017 Chicago Bears season remake. And we are 10-2 on the road over at the Cincinnati Bengals. And actually, we are versus the Browns in 2 weeks.
Welcome to the special Saturday
Or in 2 games, right? And I'm thinking for that game, I'm going to be putting in the backup, such as instead of Trubisky, I'm going to put in Chase Daniel. Instead of Howard, I'm going to put in Cohen. Just because I feel like it would be really cool in a real game, in a real situation, you know. Why not, you know, have the backups, you know, get some playing time, get some, and it should be a easy dub. It should be, like, I mean, it's the Browns. It's the Browns. Not the Browns now, because the Browns are actually pretty good. But in this time, they were awful. They were terrible. I mean, I think it was one season they went 0 and like they did not win. Like they actually did not win any. Like they actually did not win any games. Like they got 0 wins throughout the whole season. It's like, how do you? So we got over at the 24. We probably should not have brought it out, but I was busy talking to you guys. So
people around the league about Mitchell Trubisky when he's coming out of North Carolina. Those had questions about him. They often centered in on the fact that he was only a one-year starter and wondered why he couldn't beat out the guy ahead of him beforehand. I just locked in on the athletic ability, the accuracy, and then once he got the football, how the team responded to him. Okay. I think his upside is big.
Okay, so the Bengals' 2017 record was 7-9. So, and their overall was 77. Ours is like 83 or 84.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it.
I actually want to put Cohen.
Then to establish the running game early.
Oh, they're going to have Howard run it.
This is Howard on 2nd down.
Cover me.
Oh, now he pulls him over.
See, actually, for that play, Cohen would have been stopped because Howard is really good at fighting people off.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that.
Nice block.
This block shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he gets us to the other side
Cohen,
of the field,
beautiful.
across the 45
because he's fast. I like him a lot.
Yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers.
Right now, we're going to have Jordan Howard come back in. Because Cohen is good at doing that. But he is like, look at the speed on Cohen, like 92. Crazy, right?
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Okay,
so they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky being chased out left. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
I'll take it.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey, come on, gotta go.
On 2nd down, Trubisky flushed out right.
Nice block. Oh, I could have gotten a few more. I like that block he did.
Decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down.
Nice.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate?
Block
I
him.
offered my help with a few plays. And
Yeah, see, you can't fight him.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Good. That's what I wanted.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
Oh, yeah, Cohen.
A great effort there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Okay, we get a glance now at the starting lineup offensively for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Tyler Boyd out of Pitt, one of my favorite receivers in the 2016 draft. The only thing he didn't have, long speed. Really runs about the mid-4.5s, maybe a 4.6 guy, but smart, understands the passing game very well, and doesn't drop anything.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton.
Get him, get him, get him. Nice.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
All right, Mac. Gotta get there, back.
Play action now, Dalton.
No! Oh, no. Don't. No! Oh, you guys saw that. I almost had him. Let's take a... Look at my guy. Who's there? Oh, see, he did that. Let's zoom in. Mac is like, I have you now, and I dive, and he's like, oh, that was a close one. Then I saw him running, and I'm like, guys, pull out the guys. And actually, he could have like actually did like a just QBs, and he's like, oh sweet, third down conversion, nearly sacked. Now this is risky.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Alright, now I'm just talking with like cream and stuff. Okay, good, because that play, I think they put Mac.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits 000. And time is up on the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Cincinnati after this.
So why is Matt covering a receiver?
It's second down. Dalton looking. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Dalton now to pass.
Oh, good. Was that a user sack? Yeah.
Khalil Mack.
Ooh, yes, that's what we needed. Beautiful.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Oh, okay.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, yes.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be brought down
flag
on
the
face
play.
mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
That wasn't pretty.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Just running right,
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on.
And he floats one there, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Wow.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Look at the stats. Like, I mean, his
NFL
percentage
quarterbacks work
is just
so hard on their mechanics. And they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No, you're not supposed to go out of bounds.
Off target, too. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Oh, you know what? I should have had
one
like
you hit them, they go through.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The only thing is that it's like he gets tackled easily, at least in this game.
And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
But,
you know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight 1st down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Got to love what they're doing on offense right now.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now to the air, Dalton. Green flexing his muscle. Throw left side complete. It's Green. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The connection since 2011. Dalton to Green for a Bengal 1st down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
Nice.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a first carry for Javonte.
There we go. I think he lost some yardage there, bud.
So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Boyd. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Got us caught off guard.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down, Dalton. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon.
Nice.
And he'll get this one
like
back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Passing, it's Dalton. And that is incomplete here. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield.
I like it.
And it's third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
Make sure
you and I often talk about
covered.
an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
No. Should have done the other play.
Touchdown, Bengals. A great
Not too bad.
play
We definitely held them.
Touchdown run.
We didn't get
and the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half.
Okay, we have ourselves a ball game.
On the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
Dude, can anybody like cover me?
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
We shouldn't have that. So now we're just thinking about it.
They go play action with Trubisky.
I see you. I see you. Get it. Yes.
And he hits
Stop
the
clock.
tight end. It's Deion Sims.
Yeah. Okay.
And
The
he
spike
goes out
works
of
now.
bounds
The
just
spike
shy of
works.
the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
No
That's
way.
caught inside the 20.
No
A gain of
way.
39 that
Oh,
time.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was
let's go
keeping him
run
hemmed
inside.
in
We have time
and
now.
wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On first down, they run with Howard. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So
We're switching him out.
the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
Shot.
They pitch out to Howard.
Get and stop the clock. Perfect.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
See, now this is the tough part. So where are my guys?
Now Trubisky to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. On the return, it's Alex Erickson.
All right, let's actually make sure that they
So we reach halftime with a visiting. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
And how we pick it up?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
But no takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert.
And we kept him to a field goal.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
When that ball was snapped, they were counting on it being now a one-possession game. Instead, the block occurs. That changes the whole mindset for them. And if you're the guys who just blocked it, you're floating off the field right now. Big-time play.
Yeah, big-time play. Could have been a one-score game. Instead, it stays 2 scores. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Howard. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On the handoff, this is Howard. Able to power through.
I'll take it.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll give to Howard. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them.
I want Cohen for this run.
Moving forward.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They run. This is Cohen.
Oh, he's got some.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their
Block
business
me.
at the line
Block.
of scrimmage.
Block
and
me.
dominating right now on this drive.
And reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on, come on. Come on, really, guys? Like, where's the state of urgency?
Delay of game, offense.
Thanks a lot.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Huh, no, sure. Alright, I want to know where my guys are going. I kind of want to go right, but left is...
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky.
I am not going.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Okay.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Here we go.
3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Andy Dalton. He completes it to Boyd.
I missed that tackle. That would have been a forced fumble.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And now it's 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. He drops it off for Bernard.
That was my.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I'm just going to let them.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
To Mixon on the check down. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On 3rd down, Dalton.
Yeah.
That one drops incomplete.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it, but if I were them, I would be like, yeah, I'm going to go
defense right there.
All right, let's
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Eifert has it. Cincinnati score. Tyler Eifert, 46 yards.
And I had that after that.
The Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position.
Oh, this is blocked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that helps us a lot, too. He's like riding on his shoulder. That helps us a lot because now, if they get another touchdown and extra point, it would be a tie game. So that's really good. Now let's do run plays.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Run that clock.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, yeah.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Oh, no. Oh, my.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Woohoo!
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Trubisky keeps it himself, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding.
Oh, why was I
keep
on playing
it,
it and they didn't call?
And if not, the clock
I
is
should have let the
friend.
clock keep on going. Ugh. That's not good. That's an error by me, but we should be fine.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. This is Cohen.
Oh. No. No.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
But
so that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense,
I could have used one of their
you have to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Okay, so we're looking for that.
All right, here's Dalton to the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Dalton wants to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Big spot. Andy Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So now Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This will be Dalton again. Underneath, this is Bernard.
What the fuck just happened? Thank goodness the game wasn't on the line.
Giovanni Bernard from 8 yards out. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
Okay, you weren't supposed to go out of bounds, but you got the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
All right, boys, that's another victory. A little closer than we would like, but
with 17 seconds to go in the game.
About to be 11-2.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
GG's. GG's. 23-20. But you know what? We were at their house and got the job done.
No matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Okay, I'll be back for our next game, I believe, versus the Detroit Lions.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Alrighty.